I got something real heavy to address, to the men or the males. We're supposed to be protecting our women. They should not be in danger, you feel me, or feel like they're in danger with us. That's the enemy's design. I met some dope queens yesterday, but I could tell they were hurt by men because they had their guard up with me. And knowing my pure soul, you shouldn't have your guard up with me because I'm a safe space. But the thing is, the males are at an all-time low with how we treat women, and we gotta change that. Feel me? That's not your bitch. She's not a bitch. She's the goddess. You feel me? She is the matriarch. She is how you got here. So you need to put some respect on her existence. That's the enemy that got us acting like that. And if you don't, you feel me? Karma, Mother Nature's gonna be on your ass. I ain't gotta do nothing. I'm just a messenger. We gotta tighten up. That's not a bitch. That's a goddess. Hey, if you think I'm overreacting, do this. You feel me? I want you to think about this. If you a man and you say I'm fucking with a bitch and you realize that a bitch is a female dog, what does that really make you energetically? You feel me? Are you a dog too, or are you a human fucking a dog? Because that's nasty as fuck. Feel me? That's nasty. We're talking about bestiality. That ain't our nature. But we do know in history who is fucking animals. Feel me? That's in their nature. So I'm telling you, this shit get me so tight because I got nieces, and I'll be damned if they find themselves calling themselves bitches. That's a program that we have to break from. Feel me? This spell work is real. Stop being a fucking idiot. You feel me? Stop being a fucking idiot and thinking it ain't no big deal. You feel me? Because if I start calling you a slave, you feel me, then you're going to feel a type of way. But that's the same thing we do when we call ourselves black. And I'm over all this shit, man. Before I use this, let me use this and this. Like, real talk, the original people, we alchemize stuff. So, like, we could take the worst and make it the best. But some stuff is too poison. You feel me? It's too contaminated. It was designed to be like that. So it ain't no alchemizing that, letting that shit go. It's killing it. It's eliminating it. So the whole thing is, stop calling women bitches. And if it's hard for you to do that, then that lets you know how much under a spell you are. And then you need to go to God. Feel me? You need to go to God. You need to ask for forgiveness. You need to ask him to work on your spirit, work on your mind. Because you really are under fucking mind control. You really are under a spell. Why do we call our women bitches? If a bitch is a female dog, because it's a spell. The opposite of dog is God. We are the gods of the earth. Everyone knows that. Why is it that we the only ones that call ourselves bitches? And the thing is, everyone that follows us starts to call these women bitches. That's not it. Feel me? I got a sister friend. We have our falling outs because I be on her like, yo, man, stop calling yourself a bitch. And she starts to defend it. What the fuck is that? What kind of spell work we got going on, man? Because here's the thing. You feel me? A bitch gets treated like a bitch. A slave gets treated like a slave. A god gets treated like a god. A goddess gets treated like a goddess. So that's why I'm like this. Feel me? I do not like when I hear women calling themselves bitches because that lets you know how low we have gotten as God's original people, as the gods of the earth. So that's why I'm this turnt right now, because it's so passionate for me. Feel me? It's so passionate for me. I met a young goddess yesterday and she was talking about, I haven't had my heart broken yet, or I haven't been traumatized. I said, no, we not going to say yet. We eliminated that. You're not going to experience that at all. And that's the whole thing. We have to get back to a higher standard with ourselves. It starts with us and it ends with us. I swear. Stop calling women bitches or you're going to have issues in your life, period. Man, it's just so crazy. Like, one thing I realized when I was in the Bay is that they want us to be dysfunctional by design. Like, I swear to y'all, if you look up the definition of black, aside from the color, it's going to give you all these negative connotations. You feel me? You don't think that connects to us when we call ourselves black? Like, this shit is so crazy that it's really by design. Because they know we the gods of the earth. They know that when we wake up, their game is over. Their illusion is over. Their whole white fantasy is over. Because it's not real. Genetically, melanin is superior. The more melanin you are, the more you're able to contain, you feel me, the cosmic, you feel me, energy. So I'm really on this time right now. Like, it's time to break these spells, man. It's time to break these spells. We're not animals. We don't have animal DNA. We have God's DNA. They got animal DNA. And I'm going to leave it right here. Feel me? The great Bobby Hemmett mentioned that they designed us to be an immature, childlike people. That's why after high school, most so-called black people are still operating like they're in high school because they've made us accept the minors program. It's not about minority as in majority minority. It's about when they call a child a minor. You feel me? They can't think as an adult because they're thinking like a child because they're a child. So now we got grown people, you feel me, operating like children because they've been reduced mentally because they've accepted this program and now they're stuck in belief system. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Nigga, do your fucking research. We perish for lack of knowledge. They got us so low. I see it. I see the black people in the Bay and I see how dysfunctional they are. The only ones that ain't, they done sold their own culture out. Low key, they on some token shit. They hanging with white people. They hanging with Asian people. Listen, I want to mention this. I have no issues with any other ethnicities or nationalities. We are all one human race. But the original human are those with the hue. Everyone comes from them. So in the Bible, it says that the top will be at the bottom. But it also says we will go through 400 years of slavery. 1619 was when the first slave ship landed in America. 2019 was when everybody in the world shut down because of COVID. And a lot of people started to wake up to the truth because they had nothing else to do but to study. And it says study to show yourself approved. Feel me? The whole thing is when you study to show yourself approved, you start to see stuff. You start to know stuff. You become noble. You become hip to stuff. And as one who studied, this is real programming at its finest. Break the program. Start looking at yourself as a god, as a goddess. I'm going to end it with this. Is it not written in your laws that I've said ye are gods, children of the Most High? Yeshua, a.k.a. Jesus, said that in the Bible. Feel me? He didn't say ye are slaves and bitches. Ye are slaves and animals. He said, ye are gods. So this shit is done. They not playing with us no more. But you got to wake up. You feel me? You got to accept the truth. Because we perish for lack of knowledge. Quit believing shit, man. Do your research. That everyone else is laughing at us. Taking our shit, having fun, enjoying our creation. While we over here suffering because of a belief. And settling with shit. Because we don't want to believe or we doubting. Man, look, we are supposed to be nobles. We're supposed to study to show ourselves approved. God, goddess. Yo, so check, man. Calling a woman a bitch, never been cool, never will be cool. So I'm about to really be on some looking at niggas like they lames when they do that in front of me. And I'm going to confront them just like how I have been doing. Feel me? That shit ain't it. I'm out here to break spells, you feel me? And, you know, I accept my role. So, yeah. That part. If you call a woman a bitch around me, I'm on you. I'm on your head. Feel me? Like I have been. Because you're not about to be over here fucking up my aura field. Feel me? Tainting it with them words, with them spells. And I'm not going to fucking slice the demon's head off. Peace and love. And for the women, for me calling yourself a bitch around me, I'm about to be checking you like a father does a child. Because it's even worse when the woman who is the victim, you feel me, falls under the spell. And now she's sending the spell out on herself and other matriarchs, other goddesses. Not around me. I don't care if people ain't gonna like me, feel a type of way. I feel a type of way hearing you say it. Feel me? So that's that. We getting back to royalty over here, man. We getting back to our divine nature over here. I ain't playing them games no more. Feel me? Shit didn't happen, and it didn't happen, and it didn't happen, and it didn't happen. I'm done with allowing things to happen around me. You can do whatever you want, not around me, but you're going to suffer because we're not supposed to be doing this anyway. So yes, feel me, boycott the word bitch.